Colin, we're obviously here at Bloomfield Road after the friendly match that took place this evening, but firstly, can we talk about the latest news on the transfer front and obviously the fact that Junior Agogo has signed pending international clearance? Your reaction to that, please?
Yeah, no, it's something that I thought would happen, and I think everyone should realise that, you know, Junior's done a lot of he's paid a lot his own way to come up and trial and let everyone have a look at him. So he's put himself out there, and I'm delighted. You know, it was a case of looking at him quickly. I know what level he can get to, and I know he'll be a very good addition to us. I'm sure, as we spoke about on the statement that the club have made, he will become a very firm favourite with the fans, and gives us a potency up front with Agogo and Gary O'Connor. You know, suddenly once those become fit, which we hope will be shortly after the Sunderland game, we'll become a powerful unit in the forward department.
You obviously brought in 4 players, 3 of those full internationalists, obviously Gary O'Connor, Ivan Sproul and our Junior Agogo.
Yeah.
Are you obviously looking perhaps for quality rather than quantity? Has that been the emphasis over the course of this transfer window?
When straight away through training I've seen the advantage of having people with experience playing a level, whether it be in England or abroad, and I think they'll be good educators for the ones that are already here. So they've experienced something different. They know there's something different away from here, and there's a different level. As we experienced tonight, it was an examination of us, but a realisation that there was a vast world out there of good footballers and good football teams, and I think we've had an excellent workout. You know, the fact that they've all been internationals, I'm sure, I know 2 of them especially are going to try and become internationals again, and that'll be interesting.
Obviously, just looking at a Junior situation though, should international clearance be granted, I know he was carrying a slight knock, wasn't he? How far away do you feel he'll be before he's up and running?
I think it'll be Sunderland game at a push, and the Kilmarnock game after that would be, you know, he's very positive for that. The medical department aren't.
So obviously on the topic of injuries as well, Sean O'Hanlon, is there any sort of latest information on that?
Yeah, I mean, with confirmation that he's broke a toe, but it's similar to what Louis Stevenson had last year, and he was able to play on. But they're always, just because one player did it, it doesn't mean that Sean will be able to do it. But well, you know, he's not discounted for the weekend, and I think he'll be useful. I thought he had a solid start, and when the change was made we lost a goal, but good experience again for young David Stevenson tonight, who it was only tiredness caused him to make the 3 or 4 mistakes he made throughout the game.